Yo, what's good, gang? All right. So that boy Kyler Murray then re-signed his deal with the Cardinals. 5 years, $230 million. 5 years for 230, which makes him one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league right now. Without a NFC championship appearance or a Super Bowl, only a couple of Pro Bowls. Is it worth it? I don't think so. But I'm gonna tap in with one of my guys, COLIN, because he is that guy. And we are gonna see what he thinks about Mr. Murray. He always has those controversial shits. So we're gonna tap in with him. If y'all haven't, go ahead and like this video, share this video, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and let's get straight to it. COLIN, tell us how you feel about this contract by Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Okay, as America's honesty broker, I love
I
Big
like
J
that,
journalism.
the honesty broker.
Let's break the story. It just happened. Arizona has rightly agreed to a 5-year deal with Kyler
That's a
Murray.
lot of fucking money.
It just happened officially. $230 million, $160 million guaranteed.
Oh, $160 million guaranteed. Oh, y'all giving him that bag.
He is now the second highest quarterback average salary behind Aaron at 46. Now, you say to yourself, whoa, folks, whoever signs the salary, it's the highest salary for 6 months. So by the end of the year or
somebody
next
else
year,
is
it'll be the fourth,
one.
fifth highest salary, so on, so on. I don't have a problem with it. Aaron makes $50 million guaranteed. Kyler's going to make 46. This is something I've been ranting on for 3 weeks. I read all these stories about Kyler Murray. Well, what's his ceiling? Well, who the hell knows what his ceiling is? We don't even know if he has the right coach yet.
That part. Young player, young coach.
Here's what you have to ask yourself with elite talent. I don't care if it's a talk show host, it's a singer, it's an actor, it's a quarterback, it's a star soccer player. This is why you have to pay them. What are you without them?
And you hear that? He's saying they had to pay him because they had to. I ain't even gonna cap. Nobody wants to draft another star rookie quarterback. Nobody wants to trade for him. Nobody wants one. He's short. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. He's short and he can't throw in the pocket. He better go visit Drew fucking Brees. On my mama, he need to. But I understand why people say the money isn't worth it. But again, where can you find another franchise quarterback? It's hard. You need somebody that you know you can lean on for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years at least. So the Cardinals are choosing Kyler Murray. I don't know if that bag is worth it, man.
Because we all know there's a limited number of great in America. 10% of real estate agents sell 80% of the homes. Find the industry. There's not a lot of great. There's a lot of average, pretty good, very good. There's not a lot of great. That part. So if you get somebody who's really, really talented, and his numbers have gotten better 3 years in a row, that again in a tough division, that again with a head coach many of you don't think is anything more than a glorified college
coach.
All
that to me.
You pay him. I don't care what the salary is.
Have to keep him.
Arizona is irrelevant, in chaos, and lousy without him. I don't worry too much. To me, once you know somebody is great, get on the phone, get their agent, pay them early.
Got to.
Because the salaries are just going up. I was telling my wife this the other day. We had this discussion. And maybe it's just because we live in Los Angeles, which is just too expensive for everybody. I don't care if you're middle class or upper class. It's just too expensive. Everything's too expensive. It's a beautiful city, but it's expensive. And I said, we just bought a house a year ago. And I said, go on Realtor.com. It looks like a year later, we got a steal for a house that we thought we paid a reasonable price for. Everything goes up. Everything. I just bought airline tickets for...
See, he rambling right now. I ain't going to worry about that. But he does have a point. If you know Kyler is that generational talent and you know that that's supposed to be one of those next up guys, behind your Lamars, your Patricks, your Dax, your Deshaun's, your Bakers, whoever you're rooting for as a quarterback. He's supposed to be in that upper echelon. $230 million, no. 160 guaranteed. Like I said, man, I need to see an NFC championship, an NFC playoff run, an NFC something. The division is yours for the taking, but it ain't gonna be that long. Niners
double
are
what they
getting
were a
better.
year ago. Everything goes up. Kyler Murray at $46 million, 5-year deal. In 3 years, you're going to look at that and go, oh, he's the 6th highest paid quarterback in the
That
league.
part.
What is Arizona without him? I know what they were because it was 3 years ago. They were terrible. And in this league, Jay Glazer said this years ago, and it is so spot on. What you don't want to do in this league is drive to the facility Monday through Friday or the stadium on Sunday, knowing you've got very little chance to win. If Kyler Murray's your quarterback,
You got a
can win
chance.
every game potentially. Doesn't mean you will.
And that is
You know
very
he can
fucking
make
true.
plays
I ain't even
others
gonna
can't.
cap.
He's the
Why do you
closest
want to
thing to
play with a
Russell
losing
Wilson.
ass
He's even
quarterback?
more elusive
Why would
now
you
than
want to
Russell
play
is. Not quite
if
as
you know
big.
you're
Maybe
gonna
doesn't
lose? Ain't
read
gonna
a
be no
defense.
heart,
He's
no
not as
passion. You gonna
experienced.
just go
He's
through
not as
fucking
refined
motions.
as Russell Wilson. But he's the closest thing to Russell in this league, and Russell's going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Well, first off, Russell is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Second off, he has to prove it some more. I mean, honestly, if he can prove he can throw in the pocket a little bit, he can survive, but it's going to be a toughie. It's going to be a toughie for him.
So Arizona got their guy. He locked him in. It doesn't mean they're going to win the Super Bowl.
If they do, it's rigged.
Playoff games.
If
It
they win the
means
Super
they're
Bowl, it's
relevant.
rigged. That'd
They're
be 3 home
viable.
teams that
They
won the Super
could
Bowl in a
win a
row.
Super Bowl, and that's the league. I hear this. I talked about this yesterday. Well, what's their ceiling? Well, ceiling has so many elements to it. I mean, Matt Stafford, what was his ceiling? Did you know he was going to come to L.A. and win the Super Bowl? You figured that out. You knew that. I mean, for years we thought he was really good. Now he's great. What if the next 4 years he wins another? That's more than Aaron Rodgers. So what is Matt Stafford's ceiling? Well, we didn't realize it until he got a legitimate organization. And so we really don't know.
Matt Stafford always been good. He was just in whack-ass Detroit. I ain't even going to cap. He's always been good. He was just in Detroit. Now, he is right, though. He wins 2 rings that quick. Hey, man. Hey. Clearly, they was holding you back in Detroit. We can't say that. But we all knew he was a good quarterback. He just had to get on a good team. And bada bing, bada boom. Got him a ring the same year. Huh? Rigged. But I feel like the Cardinals played it safe when it came to signing Kyler Murray. I feel like that's really what it was. They played it safe, as safe as they could. You didn't want to take no risk it biscuit. You didn't want to trade for him. The market's not that good with quarterbacks in the league right now. So might as well sign him as our franchise quarterback, see what we can got. We still got D-Hop. We still got J.J. Watt. We still got weapons. And we can still build around him. So we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see if this contract really is worth it. But like he said, in the next couple of years, this is going to be the 6th, 7th, 8th, probably the 10th highest paid quarterback, you know? We thought that when Dak got his money for the Cowboys, that was a lot of money. And it turns out, niggas is making more than him. Should Kyler be making more than Dak? Or is that just what the market was calling for at that time? You feel me? Even though Deshaun Watson got a little baggy bag, you feel me? So we're going to see. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about Kyler Murray getting this bag from the Cardinals. Do you think that he will get better as a quarterback? I think he will. I think he just needs to work on his pocket presence, throwing in the pocket, throwing on the run a little bit more, a little bit better, just being a better quarterback. But that comes in time. He got his bag. Now he can worry about his game. You ain't got to worry about your pockets. You got 160 plus guaranteed. So you are eating, sir. You are eating, Mr. Murray. So you don't have to worry about the money right now, but we will see how your gameplay goes, because they always say once you get that bag, usually play lack off. So we'll check that out this season. But yeah, I just figured I'd give y'all a little bit of NFL news that just broke the circuit. It's the Cardinals. I live in Arizona. Figure I'd talk about it real quick. But that's gonna do for this one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all tapping in. This your boy Weasel, and we out this thing. Yeah.